Hi, welcome to today's Yin Vin Flow. For today's practice, all you're gonna need is a bolster or a pillow from your bed will work just fine, a folded up blanket. We're going to use it to start in a reclined position. I'll show you two ways to set up here for supported fish. First, you can take your bolster or pillow lengthwise and lay it down at about your shoulder blades area. For supported fish, we're looking to open the heart here. So you can stay here. This can feel really good in some bodies. Or I prefer to take the bolster lengthwise so that your head has a little something to rest on too. You might not feel quite as much opening here, but take whichever version feels best for you. You can keep your soles of the feet planted to the mat, or you can extend them long. Give yourself time here to adjust, to move, play with those props until you find the shape that feels right and brings some openness to the chest. Then settle into stillness. Slowly start to bring awareness back to your breath. Give yourself 2 more rounds of breath right where you are. When that's complete, moving nice and slow, can gently roll over to one side or however works for you. Release that bolster out from under you. We're gonna set up for Banasana, so laying down flat on the mat here. Arms come overhead. I like to keep my elbows bent here, maybe opposite wrist towards opposite elbow. Then shimmy your upper body towards the left. Keeping your hips anchored where they are, shimmy your feet towards the left. So you're making a nice banana shape. Maybe the right ankle even crosses over left. Again, take some time here before you settle into stillness. Maybe your hands feel good like this. Some people prefer to extend their arms long or clasp your hands behind the back of your head like you're reclined at the beach. Allow yourself to explore. When it feels right for you, settle into stillness. Encouraging yourself to move nice and slow here. We'll gently shift back towards the center, uncrossing legs, shimmying that upper body back to center. And then in your next 2 or 3 breaths, make your way to Banasana on the other side. Shimmying that upper body towards the right, feet towards the right, maybe left ankle even crosses on top of right. Finding the arm placement that feels good for you. Settle in when you're ready. Reminding yourself to move nice and slow here. Begin to make your way back towards center, unwinding, unraveling here. Maybe hands come to belly for a moment. Taking a deep breath in to fill that belly. Exhale to fully release. And gently begin to press yourself up to a seated position. However you choose to get there, you can roll off to one side. Maybe you press yourself up. Once you find your seat, we're gonna come to a diamond fold. So soles of the feet press together. Heels pull away from your body, so you've got some space here. Now you can bring that bolster or pillow, folding it in half, using it as a little cushion. I like to press it up against my chest and then fold over this way. Brings a little more support, feels good if my neck is tight. So you're welcome to take this shape with or without the props. Again, adjust, find what works for you. In yin, giving yourself time to get out those wiggles. And then settling into stillness, eyes softer closed, breathe here. If eyes are closed here, you can begin to softly flutter those eyes open. Gently pressing your upper body out of the shape, removing that prop if you were using it. Bring knees together, soles of the feet to the mat. Hands come behind the hips, some gentle windshield wipers here. And take as much time as you'd like here with this movement. We'll meet in the next few breaths in a tabletop position. So getting there when you feel ready for it. In tabletop, we'll have hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Give yourself a little time here. Maybe you shift the hips side to side. Then on an inhale, start the cat series. Drop your belly towards the floor, look up. Exhale, round your spine, press away from the mat. Inhale, belly drops, gaze lifts. Exhale, round the spine, press away from the mat. 2 or 3 more rounds here at your own pace of breath. Adding in any other movement that feels good, maybe some more side stretches here or barrel rolls. We'll pause next time you come to a neutral spine. Long back of the neck as you look down at the mat. Tuck your toes here and then walk your hands forward about a handprint. Peel your hips up towards the sky. Finding downward facing dog, focusing on a nice long spine here. So hips are lifted, heels reach towards the floor, but they don't have to touch it. Can pedal out the legs here, bending one knee and then the other. Really giving yourself a little time here to notice how this familiar shape feels in your body today. On your next inhale, bend both your knees, look forward. Exhale, step or hop to the top of the mat. Inhale, find a half lift, flat back. Exhale, fold, hang heavy. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana or upward salute, reach towards the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms reach up, you can look up. Exhale, hinge at the hips, forward folds. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, fold, hang heavy. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, reach up towards the sky, adding on. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms reach up, full extension. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, half lift, long legs, flat back. Exhale, plant your hands, step or hop back to plank position. Inhale in plank on toes or knees. Exhale, lower all the way to the mat, untuck your toes. Inhale, lift your heart for cobra. Elbows stay soft. Exhale, back to the mat. Inhale, press up to your plank, toes or knees. Exhale, hips up and back, downward facing dog. 3 rounds of breath here. Hips stay lifted, press into both of those hands. We'll be going through a few Sun Salutation A's and then a Sun Salutation B. So as the movements become more familiar, really letting yourself flow with the pace of your breath, even if it doesn't match me perfectly. On your next inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step or hop to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, fold, hang heavy. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, reach up towards the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, reach up, maybe add in a baby back bend. Exhale, forward fold, hinge at the hips. Inhale, half lift, squeeze the shoulder blades. Exhale, plant your hands, step or hop back to plank position. Inhale in plank. Exhale, lower to the mat or chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, we'll meet back in downward facing dog. Again, 3 rounds of breath. Maybe you add movement to your down dog. Maybe you stay here in stillness. Next, inhale, bend your knees and look forward. Exhale, step or hop to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift, squeeze the shoulder blades. Exhale, fold, hang heavy. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, upward salute, reach tall. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, reach up, add in the back bend only if it feels good. Exhale, hinge at your hips, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, plant your hands, step or hop back to plank position. Inhale and plank. Exhale, lower down to the mat or chaturanga. Inhale, lift for cobra or up dog. Exhale, make your way back to downward facing dog. 3 rounds of breath here, listening to your body, connecting with your pace and rhythm of breath. Inhale, sweep right leg to the sky. Exhale, warrior 1, right foot between the hands, back foot in and out at 45 degrees. Arms come up to frame the face. Exhale, hands back to the mat. Step back to plank position. Inhale and plank. Exhale, chaturanga or the mat. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, hips up and back, down dog. Inhale, sweep left leg to the sky. Exhale, step between your hands, warrior 1, back foot in and out at 45 degrees. Arms come up to frame your face. Next breath, hands to the mat. Step back to plank position. Inhale and plank. Exhale, chaturanga or the mat. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, meet back in downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, bend your knees and look forward. Exhale, step or hop to the top of the mat. Inhale, find a half lift, flat back. Exhale, fold, hang heavy. Inhale, chair, Utkatasana, hips sink down, fingertips lift. Exhale, press into your heels, hands to heart center. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, arms reach up, you can look up. Exhale, hinge at your hips, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, crown of the head points forward. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to plank position. Inhale and plank. Exhale, chaturanga or the mat. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, hips up and back, down dog. Inhale, lift your heels high off the mat. Exhale, bring knees to the mat for child's pose. Knees as wide or as narrow as feels good for you. You're welcome to take whatever arm variation feels best. I'm going to inch my fingertips forward today, finding some length in the side body. 3 rounds of breath. Slowly begin to walk your hands back in towards your body and then lift your upper body out of the shape, bringing your knees together to point towards the top of the mat for hero's pose. If this isn't comfy, swipe your heels out from under your seat, easy seat. We'll close practice here. If you'd prefer to add in a shavasana, you're more than welcome to. Wherever you are, eyes can be soft or closed. Give yourself a handful of breaths, finding a nice tall spine, open chest, crown of the head reaches towards the sky. Feeling those inhales and exhales lengthen. Give yourself a moment here to feel into some gratitude for showing up today, honoring your body with movement and with rest. We'll close with a collective breath. Can exhale to prepare. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, draw your hands back to heart center. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me today. Thanks for being part of this rad community, and I hope you have a stellar rest of your day.